Hey everyone, Five Nights at Freddy's fan 555 here. Welcome to my new Minecraft city building video. This is my 28th Minecraft city building video that I've done now. 28 videos for my Minecraft city that we've done so far now. I've almost done 30 videos worth now. So before we start, I'm going to show you guys what I had done off camera to the movie theater since the last time I did last time's video for working on it. I'll be coming up here every once in a while to check my tablet to make sure it's still recording, because my phone, back whenever I used my phone, it would cut off on me and would stop recording. So I'm going to do that every once in a while, make sure it's still recording. I don't have long to record this time for this video. I got until close to around 10 o'clock tonight, so I don't have long to record for, so go ahead and get started. As we work on it some more, this time for today's video, I'm going to talk to you guys about something, but first, I'll show you guys what I've done off camera. So, what I did off camera is I had removed pretty much basically the rest of what was left of what I was going to demolish out of it from the inside of it to remodel. So, first floor part of it, I think I've shown to you guys already before. Second floor, I haven't yet. Second floor is kind of the same, but a little different. I had torn off the original roof to it, and I have all the walls for here and the new section that's going to be added to it built up and installed now. And to the original part of the building itself, it's now level with the new part of the building. I had built it up by at least 2 more blocks to level it out with the new section we're adding to the building. So what we'll probably do for this video is maybe go ahead and start working on some of this, maybe. So it's going to be kind of the same as, it's going to be basically the same on the first floor, pretty much. This side is going to be the theater. This side will be as well. These on the end of it for the new part we're adding on to it, though, are going to be a little smaller in size, but not by too much. Same thing for the second floor on each side. So what I did for the second floor is it's these 2 theaters here on both sides are the same as down on the first floor, same length and width, same location of where the doorway entrances are for going into them. Going into them right now, they just look like this. There's nothing in them right now at the moment. And I did this above the entranceway to going here to the movie theater rooms. What I did have an idea of, though, for doing, instead of having the doors the way I have them, is make kind of like a more like entrance area. About right here, it'll be, let's say, for example, the wall goes, it's like an opening that will go up to about here, for example, and then go maybe about here or so, and door for going into this one will be here, and the one for this one for here. I'm debating on if I want to do that or not, and on if that will leave enough room for seating in them or not. If it doesn't, I probably could always just add on to it a little more by a few blocks. But probably the only problem with that would be is I would have to rework the road that goes through behind here. So it'd have to go from basically that little intersection there. I'll have to kind of turn around it a little bit, and I'll have to on that side of it there as well. Mainly trying to keep this road mostly straight through here, because on this side over here where there's nothing built up, at some point I plan on building an amusement park for the city there on that side of the world. This whole top part of the world has been completely blank like this ever since I started working on my Minecraft city, and that was way back in 2015. So it's been almost about 5 years since then. And I just never got to it because I had been working on my Minecraft city ever since. And where the original bathroom for up here on the second floor was, it was basically in this corner right here, which is now the storage room. It's kind of like a little storage room for up here on the second floor. That's what it will be now. Originally, it was just a really small bathroom, and believe it or not, it was the only bathroom in the entire theater. Now, why I had originally built it like that, I have no idea. Again, that was way back in 2015. I was, let's see, that would have been about close to about 5 years ago now, so let's see, I'm 18 now, so I'll be 19 this September, so let's see, 17, 16, 15. I would have been around about 15 to 14 years old back then. So that was a long time ago. And then what I have here in front of it, the reason why this is here in front of it is because this is basically the snack booth that you would get snacks from for up here on the second floor, instead of having to go all the way down to the first floor to that one to get snacks from, like popcorn and that sort of thing, drinks. Whenever I did originally build it, there used to be a window right here in the bathroom. Again, not sure why I did that, but I did. I removed it and turned it into a storage room. This window, though, however, I left. The only difference with it was I had removed a little bit of the window right here and on the other side as well, and evened it out And the window, part of the window that was over here, I think it was about right in there somewhere. I got rid of it, filled it in. So this is where the bathrooms for up here on the second floor are, or are now. This one will be probably the girls' bathroom. This one will be the boys' bathroom. And I left a little bit of this to show you guys where the roof, the original roof lining had originally been, just to show you that I had risen it up by at least 2 blocks to level it out with the rest of the building. So now that I've talked to you guys about what I did to off camera since the last time we worked on it, we're going to go ahead and start working on it again. So what we're going to do first is we're going to remove this top row along right here for now, because we're going to build on I'm going to build on the new roof for the entire building off camera. The reason why I'm going to do it off camera is because it's going to take a long time to do it. And the reason why is because it's going to be kind of like a checkerboard pattern like this. I do that with all the buildings now. Originally I didn't do it like that, but I do now. It's just my style and way of doing the roofs to the buildings. I would do it like a regular house like that, like I did for the church, but I don't want to do it like that because some of them would be really tall in the air, like let's see what other building would have done that to. Don't think I would have done it to any of them really. Some of them I did, but I removed it and redid them. This is like a summer camp over here, in case any of you are wondering what that was. I built that a while back at one point. The next thing we're probably gonna start working on eventually after is the new city power plant. Has been sitting for quite some time unfinished, and I need to finish it. Let's see, how long exactly has it been sitting unfinished? It's been sitting for almost 2 years unfinished. August 2020 on the 18th would make it 2 years of it being sitting unfinished like this. Right now it's been sitting for an entire year unfinished like this, so this is something that desperately needs to be finished. So that's going to be probably the next thing we work on. And then after that we're going to work on the city mall, just to show you why I said it's going to take a while to do the roof. The new roof for the theater is because comparing it to that, to the city mall, it took me way longer to do the roof for the city mall than it did for really anything else. Mainly because of how much bigger of a building it is. How long has the city mall been sitting? Jeez, it's been sitting a lot longer than I thought it was. I thought it was like close to 2019. Apparently I was wrong. It's been sitting since 2017. August 2017 to be exact. It's been sitting for almost 3 years unfinished. So this really needs to be finished a whole lot worse than power plant. So I'm gonna decide on if I want to finish working on this first or the power plant. I'd say probably the power plant because it's the least unfinished than what the mall is. The mall is, I'd say the mall is at least halfway finished. Even though it's completely empty, it has nothing inside of it really except for table, one or two really long tables in the food mart on the second floor, and the merry-go-round that's up there, and they're in it. Other than that, it's mostly halfway finished. But enough with talk on that, and let's go ahead and get to working on this. The thing I was going to talk to you guys about as we work on it more is the reason why I haven't uploaded part 2 of my new Lego video game video I did for the Jurassic World game, or yeah, for that game. The reason why I haven't uploaded part 2 to that video is because for some reason something happened to the second part of the video. For some reason it got corrupted or something somehow. I have no idea how. What I think might have happened is I'm thinking I might have accidentally tapped on something and accidentally deleted it without knowing it. So I wasn't able to upload part 2 of the video. Now, I know you're probably saying I could just redo the whole video, but I would if I wanted to. It's not that I don't want to, it's just that it would take time to do that. It'd take time for it to upload as slow as it uploads for when I do a new video. I'd have to go into the game and go back to that specific level and redo the whole level just to redo part 2 to that video. Part of me doesn't want to do that, but then part of me does, so I'm not going to. I hope you guys understand that. So I'm going to edit the title of the video to get rid of the part of it that says part 1 and part 2. I'm going to get rid of that part of the title of the video. So it'll just be, I'll edit it to being pretty much just half of the video. I'll probably replace that part of it in the title of it to tell you guys and show you guys that it's just going to be basically just part 1 of that video now. I gotta think about what I want to say sometimes. That's why it takes me a while to say what I want to say doing a video sometimes. Let's see, figure out, decide on where I want to put the doorway thing I was talking about. Not sure yet though. For now, though, we're need to. I'll get rid of all this probably off camera to do into the flooring. So let's see, maybe about right here, maybe. Yeah, we'll maybe put about right in here. Get rid of that part. A little bit of this. How far into it do I want to bring it? Yeah, I think I will do this. It ain't gonna take up much room. There's still gonna be plenty of seating, it looks like. So I think I will maybe do this. We'll see as we go along with it. Remove this little bit of walling here. And decide on where I'll put this part of it. So 1, 2, 3. Go in about 3 probably, so 1, 2. Hold on. So, 4. About 3 or 4. So that's 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right there. Bring it there. And have kind of like a halfway split sort of thing there. Let it auto save right quick. Even though we haven't really done a whole lot for this video building wise, I'm gonna have to end it soon. Make sure we split it right. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we did. We split right. We're actually gonna do it to about right here. Save a little bit of room by at least a block or 2. So right there's where we're bringing it to, and then doorway will be about right here. Or that one. Let's see, we messed up on something. This isn't matching up. Ah, okay, I see. We're gonna have to have at least a block that we'll have to leave, so that it's not right up against the wall like that, like it was. That way it'll look better. So fix that by removing that. Remove that right there. Build back up just a little bit of walling right here. Actually, you know what? Maybe we should just leave this a little bit of walling right here opened up. Actually, I don't know. I kind of like it. I kind of like it better like this. To be honest, we might just leave it like that. Not sure yet though. Move a little bit of this. The reason why I do this is so that I like if I were to have to go up underneath the building for some reason or remodel something, I know where to outline. I'll know where the outline for the building is. That's why I put the dirt underneath. And switch that back over to that right there. And there we go. Got kind of like a little entrance way right there, and we got built up just about. Build up a little bit of walling around right here. Yeah, we'll build it up to the ceiling. Might as well, because if not, it's not going to look right. It look kind of like that if we didn't. I don't like that. Just don't. It'd look better built all the way up, probably. Oops. That's not where we want it, like that. Do this one. Okay, there we go. Got a little bit of walling built up right there. So, yeah, it doesn't take up a whole lot of room. It does take up at least a little bit there in that corner, but not by a whole lot. So now what we can do is we can remove this entrance right here, or place that dirt there underneath, and then fill that in. And then just put that torch back, remove these that we had around the entrance doorway part of it. Do the same for over here as well. We'll go ahead and remove the door from that one too. So even though you'll have to walk a little further to get into the theater room itself, it'll at least be a little closer to the new ones that's going to be adding on, that I'll be adding on later on, eventually. Okay, so if this cuts off on me, it's because it only records up to about 30 minutes or so. And if it does, that will be it for this video. That way you guys know that this video will be over after that, if it does cut off after about 30 minutes or so. Which it probably will. That's okay. Though, and if it does, I'll show you guys what had been done off camera after it is. So let's see. Go back to here. Put in lighting for around it. We'll leave that blank because we're going to put a sign there probably. We'll have one here as well, and maybe one up here too to show which theater room this is. And have lighting along the wall right there like that, and then we need the door to stall. Leave it open for now, and there we go. We got a little entranceway built in now. So now we can basically go ahead and start building up in this other one. So we'll go ahead and start on this one for this theater room. We'll go ahead and build up all the walls for these other two theater rooms, and we'll leave it up about right there, because above that is going to be the ceiling for the first floor. That built in now, so we'll go ahead and do the flooring for right here for this one, that way we don't have to later on. And we'll go ahead and put the door in as well. I think about 33 minutes is as long as it's gonna record up to, so we're just about gonna have to finish up here in a minute anyways for today's video. Okay, so rest of the wall is gonna go all the way up to here. So go to bed on here right quick, make it daylight again so you guys can see better. I know working on something like this might be kind of boring sometimes as I'm working on something, but I want to show you guys me working on my Minecraft City, make videos of it with you guys to see it and enjoy, if you guys do enjoy it in one way or another.